Hello friends, Jai Hind. I hope all of you are very well. This is Deblina Mam from Maths Magic. Today our topic is simple interest and compound interest. In the previous video, we will learn about simple interest and compound interest which were totally based on competitive exams like bank, railway, SSC, CGL, etc. because there we applied tricky methods. But today we will learn about simple interest and compound interest, and we will do some exercises which are included in the school syllabus. Okay. So at first we have to know the formula of simple interest and compound interest for doing the sums of school syllabus. Okay. Now let's see the formula. As I have already said about the meaning of interest in the previous video, but again I will tell you the meaning of interest. Okay. When we borrow some money from someone for a certain period of time, okay, and then after some time we have to pay some extra money to him with the amount which we have borrowed from them. Okay, that extra money is known as the interest. Okay, now if we write the amount which we have borrowed as principal and express it as P. Okay, the amount which we have borrowed, uh, write as principal and express it as P. Okay, and as we borrow some money for a certain period of time. Okay, so now we express the time as T. We express the time as T. Okay, now we have to know about the term rate of interest. A rate of interest is a percentage of the principal amount that a lender charges to a borrower each year. Okay. For example, if we take out a loan with interest 5%, okay, with a 5% interest rate, you will be charged 5% of the loan amount as interest each year. Therefore, the formula of simple interest will be expressed as the formula of simple interest will be expressed as simple interest is equals to P multiply R multiply T whole divided by 100. Okay, and R is the rate percent per annum. Okay, means per year. And the formula of compound interest will be P multiply 1 plus R divided by 100 whole to the power T minus P. Okay, understood? Now we will write the amount which we have to pay to the lender. Okay, the amount will be principal sum with the interest. Okay, that means amount is equals to principal plus interest. In case of SI, amount will be principal plus simple interest, and in case of CI, amount will be principal plus compound interest. Okay, and the formula will be principal into 1 plus rate of interest by 100 whole to the power time t. Okay. I hope all of you have understood. Now we will go to the exercise and let's start the sums. Okay. Let's read the sum. For a particular year, simple interest at 10% is rupees 800. What will be the compound interest for the next year? Okay. As I have already told you so many times that we have to find out the datas which are given. Okay. So here we can see that the rate percentage per annum is 10%. Okay. And here the simple interest is given rupees 800. Okay. And they have already mentioned the time, a period of time for a particular year. That means here the time is equals to 1 year. Okay. Now we will write the given data. Given simple interest is equals to rupees 800. Okay. Rate percentage is equals to 10%, and the time t is equals to 1 year. Okay. What will be the compound interest for the next year? So we have to find out the compound interest. To finding the compound interest, we have to know the principal sum. Okay. So at first we have to find out the principal sum. Here the simple interest is given. Therefore, we can find by using the formula of simple interest. Okay, we can find out the principal sum by using the formula of simple interest. Now see, SI is equals to PRT by 100. Okay, now we put the values of SI here, 800. As principal, we don't know the amount of principal. R rate percentage means 10%, time t is equals to 1 year divided by 100. Okay. Now 10 is cancelled. Okay. Now 800 multiply this 10 will come here. Okay. 800 multiply 10 is equals to P. That means principal is equals to 8,000 rupees. Okay. Now we can easily find the compound interest by putting the values of P in the formula of compound interest. Now we will write the formula of compound interest. Okay. The formula of compound interest will be CI is equals to principal P multiply 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power time T minus principal. Okay. Now we put the value of principal here, 8,000. 1 plus R is equals to 10% as mentioned in the sum. Okay, time. Here the time will be 2 years. Okay, as they have already said what will be the compound interest for the next year. Okay, so we put the time is equals to 2 years and the principal is equals to 8,000. Okay, now this equals to 8,000 multiply 100 plus 10 divided by 100 whole square minus 8,000. Okay, 8,000 multiply 110 divided by 100 whole square minus 8,000. Okay, now 8,000, 1 zeros will be cancelled. 11 square, that means 121. 10 square means 100. Okay, minus 8,000. 2 zeros will be cancelled out. Then 80 multiply 121 minus 8,000. Okay. We put 0. 8 ones are 8. 8 twos are 96 minus 8,000. Okay. This equals to 1680. Okay. Therefore, the compound interest for 2 years will be 1680 rupees. But we have to notice that Here they have said what will be the compound interest for the next year. Okay, they have said for the next year. That means for the first year, as simple interest is equals to compound interest, therefore we have to subtract the compound interest of first year from that money. Okay, that means the compound interest for the next year will be क्या हो जाएगा आपका इज इक्वल्स टू ₹1680 minus ₹800. Okay, that means ₹880. I hope all of you have understood very well. Now let's go to the next sum. The compound interest on ₹5,000 at 10% per annum and in 6 months amounts to rupees how much? Here the options are given. Okay. In this sum, we can see that here the principal sum is given, which is ₹5,000, and the rate percent per annum, which is also given 10%. Okay, and they have already said in 6 months. That means the time is equals to 6 months. We have to convert that time into the year. Okay, so now we can write the given data. Principal is equals to ₹5,000. Okay, rate percentage R is equals to 10% per annum, and the time is equals to 6 months. So as I want to convert it into the year, that means 6 divided by 12 here. Okay, as 1 year is equals to 12 months, that's why we divide this 6 months by 12 to convert it into the year. That means time is equals to 1 by 2 years. Okay. Now we have to find the compound interest. Now we will write the formula of compound interest and put the values of these in the formula. Okay. P multiply 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power time T minus 10. Okay. Now put the value of principal, which is equals to 5,000. 1 plus R means 10 divided by 100 time 1 by 2. Okay. P 5,000. Therefore 5,000 1 plus 1 by 2 will be multiplied by 10 divided by 100. Okay. Minus 5,000. Now this is equals to 5,000 multiplied 1 plus 10 by 200 minus 5,000. Okay, I hope you have already written that part. I erase this part. Okay, therefore that is equals to 5,000 multiply, taken 200 as its LCM, then 200 plus 10, that means 210 minus 5,000. Therefore 5,000. Okay, 1 zeros will be cancelled put and 1 zero will be cancelled. Then 500 multiply 21 minus 5,000. Now multiply 500 with 21. 2 zeros will be put. 5 ones are 5. 5 twos are 10. Okay. Now this divided by 2 and this divided by 2 minus 5,000. That means 5,250 minus 5,000. Okay. Therefore, the compound interest will be ₹250. That means that will be the correct option. Option number 2. Now we will know about our new formula. when the rate of interests are different for the different years or successive years. Okay, say, as we can say, R1 percentage, R2 percentage, R3 percentage. Okay, for the successive years like first year, second year, third year. Okay, so mm, the amount will be for these successive years, the amount in CI will be P multiply 1 plus R1 by 100 multiply 1 plus R2 by 100 multiply 1 plus R3 by 100. As the rate of interest are changes for the successive years, that means first year, second year and third year, therefore the amount in CI will be this. Okay, let's apply in the sums. In this sum we can see that they have said calculate the amount and the compound interest on rupees 16,000 in 3 years when the rates of interest for successive years are 10 percentage, 14 percentage and 15 percentage respectively. Okay, now we can apply the formula for the successive years. Okay, so the amount, we can write the formula. Amount in CI is equals to P multiply 1 plus R1 by 100 multiply 1 plus R2 by 100 multiply 1 plus R3 by 100. Okay, therefore amount in CI is equals to, principal will be 16,000. Okay, 1 plus, here the R1 is equals to 10 percentage. Okay, here R1 is equals to 10 percentage, R2 is equals to 14 percentage and R3 is equals to 15 percentage. Okay, now R1 is equals to 10 percentage, 10 divided by 100, 1 plus R2 means 14 percentage, 14 divided by 100 and R3 means 15 percentage, therefore 1 plus 15 by 100. Okay, now we can write 16,000 multiply. Here take the LCM as 100, therefore 100 plus 10 means 110 multiply. Also the LCM will be 100, 100 plus 14, 114 and 100, 115. Okay, now we cancel out the zeros. Here two zeros will be cancelled with this. Then 1 0, 2 zeros. Okay, now we can write 16 multiply 11 by 1 multiply 114 multiply 115 by 100. Okay, we can cut this by 5, 5 20, 5 2 10, 5 2 23 by 20. That means 16 multiply 11 multiply 114 multiply 23 whole divided by 20. Okay, now we cut this by 2, 10 and this will be 8. Okay, again we cut this by 2, we get 4 and cut this by 2, we get 5. Now we can write 4 multiply 11 multiply 114 multiply 23. Okay, whole divided by 5. Now we can multiply this. 4 multiply 11 is equals to 44 multiply 114 multiply 23 whole divided by 5. Now we multiply 44 and 23. Okay. Now we can see that 44 multiply 23. This much rupees 23,073.6 rupees will be the amount. Okay. Now we will find the compound interest. What will be the compound interest? Therefore, the compound interest will be amount minus principal. Sorry, amount minus principal. Okay. Therefore, rupees 23,073.6 minus 16,000. Okay. Therefore, 23,000 minus 23, 7,073.6 rupees will be the compound interest. Let's see the next sum. A borrowed rupees 2,500 from B at 12 percentage per annum compound interest. That means here we have see that 2,500 rupees is the principal. Okay. And the rate of interest is 12 percentage per annum. Therefore, given data are principal is equals to rupees 2,500 and rate percentage is equals to 12 percentage per annum. Okay. After 2 years, A gives rupees this much and a watch to B to clear the account. Find the cost of the watch. Okay. So here they have mentioned the time. T is equals to 2 years. Now we can see that after completing 2 years, A gave rupees this much and a watch to B to clear the account. Okay, that means after 2 years, A gave the amount which is equal to rupees this much and the cost of the watch. Okay, therefore we have to find the amount. That means amount in CI is equals to P multiply 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power 3. Okay. Now we put the value of principal 2,500 multiply 1 plus R means 12 divided by 100 whole to the power 2. Okay. 2500 multiply taking 100 as its LCM, therefore 100 plus 12, 100 square. Okay, means 2500 multiply 112 by 100 whole square. That means 2500 multiply 112. 112 divided by 100 multiply 100. 100 cancel, 25 fours. Okay, now 4 is 4 twos are 8, 3 2, 4 eights are 32. Therefore, 28 multiply 112. Now we multiply 112 by 28 here. 2 8 are 16, 1, 11 is 89. These are 4 12, 3 1 3 6. Therefore, the amount is 3136 rupees. Okay. Since A gave to B rupees this much. Okay. And a watch to B. Therefore, the cost of the watch will be, as we get the amount received in 2 years is rupees 3136. Therefore, the cost of the watch is equals to amount if in CI minus rupees this much 2936. Okay, therefore 3136 minus rupees 2936, which is equals to rupees 200. Okay, therefore the cost of the watch will be rupees 200. Thank you. Take care.